At 5, it's offer review, and boy, we've got some offers to talk about. Also, some quick recaps of some important things that are happening is Lady Deathstrike is going to be farmable next Wednesday on node Mystic Node 3-6. That is pretty exciting. That was in the blog post. That was one of the more important things, I think, in the blog post. Also, inside of, if you're an Android user, the Google Points now apparently is working in certain countries. I don't think the Google Points works in every country. I'm not really sure exactly how that works. But if you were using it before, it should be back. This has been down since the beginning of the year. So I know for me, I typically use Amazon coins for everything, but I also play DC Worlds Collide, and I've been spending a little bit on there, and I've been getting Google Play points there, so I can use them in Marvel Strike Force as well. It's kind of nice. And then also, I just wanted to read, we got some things to talk about with Cosmic Crucible, and I want to read these two posts, and then I'll talk about kind of my take on it too. I like Cosmic Crucible. It's thought-provoking game mode, kind of like War plus Scourge plus Tower. Got to figure out the best character while accounting from room debuffs and not being able to use the same team twice in a trial. And if you didn't know, you can immediately update your defense for the next trial if you underdid your defense. So I underdid my defense. I believe that there's going to be a balance between defense and offense that I haven't discovered yet, and I feel like I underdid my defense, and so we'll have to see how it goes. Rewards are pretty decent too. I actually get into Legendary DD5 within a month. Okay, so they had a positive result. I've heard a lot of people say that they just don't even care, and I've seen also a lot of Galaxy of Heroes players say, oh, they were unimpressed. But this one is kind of interesting. I actually like Crucible. I hated Grand Arena and Galaxy of Heroes. Decent amount of currency. Everyone in Brick has 2 million TCP on. I messed up on the first two teams, but it took me about 20 minutes as opposed to an hour or two. Not bad rewards. Can change my defenses at any time. That's kind of the key thing. Like I played it and I was like, oh, I have way too much on offense, and I changed my defense up already. So that is an interesting take on it. So if you're used to Galaxy of Heroes and you've played your first round today, it starts tomorrow. There's no day off, and you can change your defense now, but it updates tomorrow for the second round. So there's no break between it. Also, I just want to point out that there is a way of checking your defense. So like right here, you can see your offense attack, but you can hit this tab and you can see your defense. So once your opponent has attacked you, you can hit view results, and then you can see what your opponent did in this defensive tag. There's been some confusion, and this is mainly on my part. I didn't really read this very carefully, but Room 5, Cosmic Catastrophe, all characters who passively revive return with 1 health. On all characters' turns, reduce speed bar by 50% for that character's, and then it says characterize allies Cosmic. It's kind of hard. You can't read it right there, but basically the way it works, let's say I'm running a team of full Cosmic characters. One of my characters takes a turn. Then when that happens, when my first character takes a turn, let's say it's Nebula, right? Then it returns 50% on the rest of the team. And then the second character goes and returns 50%. So it's going to be like a super slow, but it only happens once one of my characters have taken a turn, and it reduced the Cosmic that's remaining, right? So that you do get to take turns. It's just kind of terrible. So people are saying, well, how come Black Order worked? And here's a screenshot of actually somebody that used that had Infinity Watch work for them in that node. I imagine it was super slow, but it worked anyways. Lastly, what do we got? Who are you and what have you done with Scopely? Right here, Blitz rewards were balanced. Some people are not really thrilled about that because I want to say there's still some controversy about that. You know, there was teal, now there's not teal. This actually penalizes new players because new players are not going to have the 5-star military characters or whatever it is. And then they were better off in the old system. But it's better than it was a week ago. Fine. It's better than it was a week ago. Last week, they made it absolutely terrible. It was unacceptable. And they made it somewhat right, a little bit better, right? Paydays increased. So that right now, the payday event just happened right now. I just did it before the stream, before I recorded the video, got my 5.4 million up from 3.6. And then lastly, the Google Play points reinstated. So yeah, some good things. Now, we've got some crazy bad offers or crazy interesting offers I just want to go over. And some of this stuff here just like blows my mind a little bit. But anyways, this offer right here has the A Forest rewards. So I'm not terribly interested in this one right here myself. I don't particularly care for these other items. And we don't know how this is going to play out towards the end because we don't have access to all the events and the points and things like that. It's a month-long event. It is what it is. Elite 5-star orb. This is a anchor pricing so that when they try to sell us an Elite 5, let's say for $20, we feel good about it because before it was $35. Elite 4s are $20. Again, maybe $10 is a better price on this. We're not going to do it. Now, this is the one that bothers me the most. So I just want to talk about how this works. Let's say you're sitting at blue ISO 3 on whatever character, Morgan Le Fay, blue ISO 3 on Morgan Le Fay, and you want to take her to blue ISO 4. The cost of that is 200,000 of the old ions. These are the regular ions that we've had in the game for a minute now to get up to blue ISO 3. And then 615,000 of these new special, what do they call these? Level 4 ISO class, something like that. So, and what do you get by going from blue ISO 3 to blue ISO 4? Well, you get a 12% boost to health, armor, focus, and resistance, and a 2% boost to damage. Okay, cool, right? How many offers would you have to buy to get that upgrade? You'd have to buy this 5 times. Yeah, that's a 5 times. What is that? $175? I got to tell you something. For me, this is obviously a bad purchase, and it's really bad. And you know what? And if there's people out here that buy this and they think it's a good deal, good for you. I don't care if anybody buys this. Like, literally, this is such a bad deal, such a horrible offer. I actually don't care if people buy it. Also, I want to get in on this money-making scam. If people are actually buying this, I want to be business partners with Scopely. You know what, Scopely? If you're going public and you're going to say, I want in on your stock because this is unbelievable. And if people are just buying this, I want in. I want in on your scam. I'm down. I want to be a shareholder. Anyways, let's move on. Still a little bit sick. I got a cold. Red Star Ultimate Pack. What do we got here? We got Red Star orbs at $1.50 a piece is my value at best. And we've got 14 of them. That doesn't quite add it up to $50. Not a good deal. And then we've got these teal offers. And I got to say that I'm not a big fan of these pieces right here. Well, I guess the origin pieces, if you call them. But those are in the raid orbs. And I found that I've had enough of those. Sometimes I run a shortage on one particular, like Mystic or something like that. But typically I have enough of these just by doing my normal activities. And then again, here is an offer right here to get some pieces of the blue ions, the blue ISOs. And what my experience has been that I'm mostly short on blue ISOs. I'm blue ions rather than ISOs. Ions is the problem, especially if you have to switch from like skirmisher to striker or something like that. My goodness. And they're charging ions to go to 4. You still got to give them another 200,000 to go from 3 to 4. My goodness, it's just pricey, right? I do feel like that if you save this stuff, you do have enough over time. You just have to be selective on where you do it. All right. Victory Blue Point Daily War offer. Right here, this will give you 4,000 points towards the event. Do what you got to do. I'm not going to be purchasing any of these till the end of the event. Mostly what I'm looking for is to get Jessica Jones' jacket, and that's about it. And it looks like I have enough in there to get one character upgraded, which is fine. And I think that's the point of this offer up here is that people that, want to max out and do 2 characters, they max out the event and then they spend another $70 and they get 2 characters. But, is it really worth it just to get 12%, stat boost on health, armor, focus, and resistance and 2% extra damage for, I don't know, like all that money? It just doesn't seem like a good deal to me. I don't know. Let's see. Where are we at? Trash, 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 trash. All right, we got some gold events. I like this gold offer on Nico. Also, for me personally, I saw Rogue's Kit, and I got a little bit more excited about upgrading my A-Force. I was actually kind of on the fence with A-Force on whether or not they were going to be, worth upgrading. Just go Young Avengers. And I do think I'm going to work on my Young Avengers too, but A-Force and mostly because of Rogue's Kit. Dude, her special seems so broken and good. Ridiculous. Anyways, 1 million gold and 4 gold orbs. Yeah, that's fine. Now, you can get twice as much as these items, but not for $20, but for $25 right here. Don't understand that. Twice as many items for 2.5 times as much. The more you spend, the less you get. All right, T3s. My suggestion is not to buy this. Every once in a while in the store, they will sell a $5 offer of Legacy 2 orbs, and that bundle right there will give you over 350 T3s plus a little bit of gold, purple gear, and character shards, and that's for $5. So this is not a good deal to me. And then I'm still sitting on like 50 training material orbs, but at some point I think I'm going to probably have to buy these because I've got more gold than training materials. And it seems like they're giving out more gold. Maybe it just feels that way, but even with the payday event going from 3.6 million up to 5.4, we're not getting a boost in training materials. So I'm personally having a shortfall on training materials. It is what it is. This right here is $20. Will give you partially the way of upgrading one of her T4s that you need to upgrade. A little outrageous to me. And then I don't particularly care for these gear offers, not these ones. The pieces that we really need are right here. My goodness, this also bothers me a lot. Like I need 3 sets of 18 of these two right here to finish off my Agatha, and then 2 sets of 18 to finish off my Wong. Now, it does look like Cosmic Crucible is going to be the primary source for getting these pieces now, because otherwise, we're just like hoping to get them out of Armory 16s or waiting for the War Store or waiting for the Supply Store. But now we have the Crucible store, and I'm going to be buying pretty much exclusively these pieces right here. If you look at the pricing on it, that seems to be the best bang for the buck anyways, given how rare those pieces are. And a lot of people are telling me that that this should help them, Cosmic Crucible specifically should help them get into and finish Dark Dimension 5 quite a bit faster. Anyways, this is super pricey. I'm not interested in purchasing that multiple times to finish off my Agatha. I'm just going to do the Cosmic Crucible store. This right here will let you get to War Ready on a controller for $20. And then also my biggest shortfall, and I'm debating buying these, but I've been opening up my raid credits to get these, but severe shortfall for myself personally in SBCs, $15 for 500. The best price I've seen on these before is $15 for 600. But I think that was a special deal for Morgan Le Fay because she is legendary. Anyways, do what you got to do. It's just every day, farm all 7 nodes. Every day, raid store, buy that. Buy the SBCs and so on and so on. Let's keep going. Not a great deal. Just these gears offers. And I think we're into trash land. Everything down here is trash. Trash, 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 trash. Say it with me, trash. And we're going to scroll down to the bottom because in the last couple of weeks, we've had some 1 core offers for 1 power core, and I just like to check to see if I'm there. Let's toggle over to the free-to-play account, and primarily what we're going to be looking for over here is $5 offers. We've had some interesting offers in here in the last couple days, like this one right here. If you're looking for Black Widow, this is not the worst deal. You get some gold. 310 character shards for $20 is not the worst price that they've had on her. And then the same thing right there for Red Guardian, 310 for $20. I approve. I think this is great if you need Red Guardian. Both of the characters are kind of fallen out of favor. Not like they're super useful, but there's lots of uses for these guys in various game modes. And then we've got Yelena as well. Better deal actually is right here. We've got Luke Cage and Iron Fist, both of them 50 characters for $5. Get your Heroes for Hire. They are not that great, by the way. Heroes for Hire is not that great inside of Cosmic Crucible. Their value, I mean, I'm not using them. Basically, I took Shang-Chi out of that team, and the rest of them went onto the bench for Cosmic Crucible. Their defensive war bonuses are absurd, but that it is what it is. I think that'll do it for today. Are you enjoying Cosmic Crucible? I am. I got to tell you why I think I'm enjoying it. I played this morning. It didn't take a long time. I had one match go sideways. I missed the stun on with my Agatha against their Morgan Le Fay, and the match went bad. And then otherwise, it all went down the way I planned. And I was left feeling like I want to play again. I want to play. I can't wait for tomorrow. And that feeling for me means that the game mode was a success. What do you think? You love it? Hate it? Let me know. I'm sure there's lots of opinions on that. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Keep on gaming.